brand new snack.
Yeah, Bertie and I are dying to like face plant into this.
Yes.
We cannot believe that this mini bar is really 4 simple ingredients that is packed with so much flavors. So we're calling them chocolate date bars. Now, each one of them is just slightly under an ounce. You're gonna get 18 of them. It's called Simply. We'll dive into why that's the case in a minute. It is 3 easy payments of $9.67 and free shipping and handling. We should just say like clean eating. Jennifer Kovich is here with us. She's one of our foodie friends. The reality is that, right, you're looking for ingredients that are close to the earth, that don't have a lot of preservatives, that feel like clean eating, just like our clean beauty and our bottled water. Well, here's the answer. And these are coming in these bags. So you're gonna get 18 mini chocolate date bars. And they're coming in 3 4.5-ounce bags that are resealable, though that Bertie and I find it a little bit laughable when they're resealable because we tend to finish the entire thing at once. Right, once it's opened, just consider it done.
Right.
So 6, 12, 18, 6 of them in each one of the bags. So Jen Kovich, I'd love for you to introduce us to the Simply brand and what this bar is all about.
Absolutely. So our founder, Caron, she started in 2014. She started in her New York City apartment. She said, you know what, I love gum. She in fact had a passion for gum and sweet candies. And she said, but I hate that there's so many unrecognizable ingredients. I want to make them good for us. Something that I can kind of indulge in, but not actually feel terrible about having. So you've probably have seen Simply Gum out in the marketplace. This is the same company, the same brand. Now we're giving you 4 very simple ingredients. Fair trade, dark chocolate, completely enrobing, medjool dates.
Can't do it long way.
In and of themselves are creamy, chewy, delicious, beautiful amber color. In fact, your brain would think it's caramel. Roasted peanuts, and for a little bit of sweetness, coconut sugar. That's
sugar.
it.
That's so interesting. You know, I was trying to break the long way just to give you an idea. I did it the short way as well, but I love how like it's
so
soft.
chewy. Look at that.
It is soft, and then you can see exactly what's in there, right? Soft on the teeth, the flavors all around, and the only thing I think about is dates is I think of those like fig, and those are fig.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
they're figs.
They're figs.
Right,
exactly.
Not dates, but here you've got the dates.
But here you have the dates. Now, when you look at dates, again, if you've had dates, they are in and of themselves, they have that caramelly color, that wonderful chew to them. So you really will feel like you are eating that hangry candy bar in place. So I love these. And then we completely enrobe it in, of course, that fair trade dark chocolate. Our dark chocolate is wonderful. It's not exactly, it's not bitter, right? So it's fantastic. And then when you break that open, and notice I'm not having to really pull hard to break that open. You see the ingredients. There's that peanut, the roasted peanuts that are inside, but then we've lightly sweetened it with some coconut sugar. And in fact, this has 2 grams of protein, 1 gram of fiber per bar, and only 90 calories. This will rival any
is really lovely.
mild or small candy bar.
It's exactly what you need. It's the exact right amount of sweetness.
It's not overly sweet.
No. And yet, it knocks out that sweet little, you know, kind of hangry moment that you have, right? You're like, I wanted something really, really sweet, and it just answers it beautifully, like a symphony.
When you have something with sugar in it, you know what it makes you do?
Want more sugar.
Yes.
Right? This doesn't do that for you. It actually satisfies your craving for something sweet. Because first you get that smooth chocolate on the outside. When you bite into it, every bite that I've had so far has some sort of peanut, and it's a whole peanut. And then the date, it just melts in your mouth. This is truly, you said it best, it is a lovely experience.
It is. And I love that you said it's when you have sugar, you crave even more sugar. And in fact, when I first was introduced to this bar, I said, okay, what gives? Like, there's got to be something in there. There are no sugar alcohols. There's no soy, no palm oil. They're non-GMO. These are 4 very simple ingredients, and that's it. So you are getting roasted peanuts, whole roasted peanuts.
They're lovely. They're so nice.
You're getting fair trade dark chocolate. So delicious. Beautiful, nice and creamy, not bitter whatsoever. It's just smooth.
And then
you're getting those medjool dates from the Middle East. We love these. They're rich, they're delicious. They have that natural chewiness to them with that gorgeous dark amber. Will rival any caramel out in the marketplace. And then coconut sugar. That's it.
Coconut sugar is the only sugar that I actually use when I bake and things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the thing is that like on the glycemic index,
Right.
like you don't get the spike and then the crash.
Yeah.
And so what's really nice is that this is it's like a smart
it's a
way
smart
to
swap.
make a snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a great swap for one of those candy bars. And honestly, when you make better choices when you have the fill-in, when you have the replacement, when you have this in your bag, when you have this in the car, when you have this in your drawer, when you have this, my brother puts things on the upper shelf, like when his kids, he was like, because all the snacks are on the upper shelf. Because they have to ask for the chocolate, like only where the parents can reach, right? So you put the chocolate up there, you put this in where the parents can reach, but you have the answer. You have that sweet tooth. This is the answer, and it's only the 4 ingredients.
Yes.
And each one of these, you're looking at $1 and change per bar. Better choice. If you're traveling, if you're getting on a plane, trains, and automobiles, you know you want to have snacking, snacks that you feel good about. You're getting a total of 18 of them, 6 in each one of the bags. So you're getting 3 bags. Hand that bag to somebody, feel good about it. Take it on the outdoor concerts. Take it with you if you're camping, if you're picnicking, if you're going to the beach, and you just want to have that dessert for everything, Jen Kovich. This is a perfect answer.
Yeah, this
Thank
is
you
the
so
one you're
much.
going to feel great about.
This is the one. You're
Thank
going to
you.
love it. Put this in your cart and check out. It's a brand new brand launch. You won't be sorry. In fact, you'll be coming back for more. So my recommendation is buy 2.
Yeah, buy a couple sets.
Yeah, buy a couple sets.